Welcome back to WSAV News 3 today at 11. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. Such is the case for Savannah's Beastmode Fitness. Well, sort of. Since 2011, owner Alonzo Wright has operated a results-driven business specializing in intense personal and group training. This year is out with the old, in with the new. We're talking about a total rebranding. Alonzo, better known as Zoe, joins us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, you good in that chair right there with all those muscles and stuff? Okay, so we're not talking about a closure, but we're talking about a restructuring and rebranding of what you've built over the past 15 years.
Yes. So basically, we started Beastmode Fitness off in 2011, like I said, and it was supposed to be the next level of training versus those who were just coming in, and we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. We started off too strong, and we put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. So a lot of people still remember that old beat 'em up Beast Mode Fitness, you know, and I was kind of cool with that, to be honest, you know, because that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, and the city of Savannah gave us 15 good years with that. With that being said, I grew up. I got older.
With
I aged,
age comes wisdom.
I aged. I learned a lot. I educated myself. My trainers that worked there also educated themselves, and we started paying attention to how the city was moving and the dynamics of our clientele. Not only did I get older, my demographic of clientele got older, so I had to learn how to train them. So I learned how to get them to the finish line in a least invasive way than what we were doing before. So not only are we skilled at getting you to the finish line, we function on people with bad knees, bad ankles, bad back. So we know how to treat all of those things, you know, and continuing to educate ourselves on that as well, so we can target the demographic that we're set forward to right now. Okay,
let's go all the way back to the beginning of your journey. How did it start and why?
Somebody told me I couldn't do it. Basically, I was a therapist before doing this, a mental health therapist, and I wanted to change, but I still wanted to do some type of therapy, engaging with individuals. We started off in Savannah Mall parking lot, 75 to 100 people in the parking lot at 5 in the morning, cold weather, hot weather, you know, and those people believed in me. They believed in what I was building. So I said, let's take it to another level. And I tried to buy into a franchise here in Savannah, and they rejected me, you know. So instead of tucking my tail and being hurt, I opened Beastmode Fitness, and we've been blessed for 15 years, hence to why the city of Savannah gave me so much love and created a whole nother lifestyle for me that I wanted to pour into them by changing the name to something with Savannah, which is how we got 912 Personal Training and Wellness.
Okay, so what are you doing differently with 912? You mentioned, you know, catering to an older demographic and softening up your approach, but besides the branding?
So it started with me, you know, first of all, it started with me. My knees started getting bad, my sciatica started acting up, you know, so I had to learn how to train myself in a different way from what I was used to. And I said, okay, you know, I'm listening to all of these things that my clients are going through, and they're similar. So again, it's knowing how to train, preparing ourselves to train different people with these ailments, and the total renovation of the facility. We wanted it to be more inviting. Before, I wanted that subway, New York rough style look. You know, I had graffiti on the walls. Now it's very inviting, it's very relaxed, it's nice, it's clean, it smells good, you know, and you feel welcome when you come there.
Very demure, very cutesy.
Very demure.
So, final question, because we have about 30 seconds left, but I do want to mention that not only are you helping people get in shape, but you're also giving back to the community. You started something a few years ago called the Shirley Special.
Oh yeah, the Shirley Special. My mama.
Yes,
my mom. So we always did something during breast cancer. And my mom is a breast cancer survivor. She's on dialysis, so I always try to double back and do some type of special around the time that we recognize breast cancer awareness, and people with kidney problems. So anytime, that's my soft spot. So if you're trying to get a discount, come in and talk to me. about some of your health issues, you know. And that's my mama, Shirley.
All right, so we're running out of time right now. When does the rebranding start, or has it already begun?
It has started, and this was the official announcement today.
Right here, you heard it first. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome, 912. Thank you, Alonzo, for joining us today. You can find more information and see this interview again anytime on our website by visiting wsav.com/community corner. Right now, it's time for a look at our forecast. Alyssa, good morning. Don't move.